Hey, Shalom Markins, Rakam Akapash from GMS London, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chachadash. Want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the hopeful elect, Christian's truth, and all sincerity. Right? Just a quick video. Just kind of come up with a topic, and decide on this, man. There's nothing in in the scriptures that's the Most High is not against putting nations into slavery as punishment. Okay, and therefore when it's the time for the wicked to go down, Esau's kingdom to go down, this is where you're gonna go, man. You're gonna go into slavery. The Most High doesn't he's not against that. Okay, you make it sound, make us sound evil for wanting these things to before our enemies, for what you've done to us as a people, because you've had us in slavery and done what you wanted with us. Okay, and now the shoe is about to be put on the other foot. You don't want to hear nothing about it, and somehow it's wrong and we shouldn't do it, and two wrongs don't make a right, and all this garbage. All right, and Lord said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. All right, so the Most High gonna make sure you receive punishment, man, for what you've done, the wickedness that you've done. All right, like I said, the Most High is all with it, man. And we got a psalm here from David, so I'm gonna open up with this. Let's start from the top, right? This is Psalms 149, verse 1. Praise ye the Lord, and sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of saints, okay, who are Israelites, as he goes on to speak, right? Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praise unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Okay, and like we keep telling you, man, the salvation is for the Israelites, beginning with the elect. Okay, it's not for the whole world. Okay, the rest of the world are the Lord's enemies. Okay, they are enemies of his children, the enemies of Israel, right? And so they're going to be punished. And part of the Lord's punishment is putting nations into slavery, or putting the nations into slavery underneath us. Okay, so let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds, right? Because this is a happy thing for us, man. The fact that the Lord is going to take us out of our captivity and establish us, at the top. Okay, establish us in rulership under our Lord Yahweh Shai over all nations that are upon the face of the earth, fulfilling the blessing that was given to Jacob. So, of course, this is a joyful moment for us, man, watching your kingdom fall apart, and be destroyed, man. Okay? It says, let the high praises of God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen, okay, the judgment, the punishment, right? And punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with and their nobles with fetters of iron, right? This is a lawful thing. This is a thing that's joyful in the minds and in the mouths of the saints, man. Okay, to think and to say these things. It's a joyful thing for us, right? Because we believe in these words, man. The words that King David is speaking or singing here. We believe that, man. And the Most High had the Spirit upon him, man. Right? It's a joyful thing to put your enemies into subjection. Right? Like my man Conan, it's good to have your enemies flee before you, right? And it's being said here, you're going to bind their kings, okay, your rulers, your leaders, okay, your elites in this world, okay, not just them, obviously, but it starts with them, because these men are your leaders, all right? Because you're all going to come underneath them, right? It says to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of irons, right? So they're going to, go from being kings and rulers of the earth to subjects, servants, lowly, right? They're going to be taken from their high estate and brought low, okay? And while we're going to ascend, okay? To bind their kings and chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, right? They're going to get the shackles, right? To execute upon them the judgment written, this honor. This is an honor. So we don't shy away from it. You're not going to guilt us, guilt trip us into wanting that, or for wanting that. You're not going to guilt trip us, man. You've done what you listed with us, man. You had us in all kinds of messed up, fucked up situations, man. In this time, you've had us in captivity. Abuse. You've done all kinds of wicked and cruel shit to us, man. And you're gonna try and make it look like we're the bad guy for wanting justice for that. Okay, this is justice. What we're reading here is justice. Okay, it might not be your version of justice and what you would like to happen, because hey, it's going to fall upon your head, right? So you ain't going to like this. We don't expect you to accept this, but this is what's written. Okay, and this is why it's an honor that, we believe that, and the Lord is going to make good on what he said. We're going to get, we're going to get revenge on our enemies. All right. So to execute upon them the judgment written, this honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. All right. So yeah, that's what we do. Praise Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai for giving us the heads of our enemies, man, the necks of our enemies. Right, giving them into our hands. Right. This is Revelation chapter 13 and 10. Psalm 9, right? It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Right. This is a punishment. And our captivity is famous, okay, throughout history, okay, it is known by all the world, okay, what you did to the Negroes, okay, what you did to the Native Americans, and all of that. It is well known of Esau's wickedness against our people. All right. So he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, right? So you're gonna end up in that place, in chains, just like we read. Okay, you're gonna end up in chains. You're gonna end up on plantations, doing back-breaking work, and we're gonna be there hounding you, okay, beating you, okay, whipping you, and making sport of you. Okay, we're gonna get to do all those things to you, man, because that's the balancing of the equation, man. Okay, that is what you call justice, righteousness. Okay, that is how the Most High sees it. No one cares how Esau sees it, because Esau would like to get away with everything, man. If he had the choice, he'd get away with everything, right? And that's what he's trying to play for, but he ain't gonna work out the way he wants. Right? So he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience. I mean, is what we're waiting for, right? Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. This is what the saints are waiting for. This is what we're waiting for. Okay, you're not gonna make us feel bad for waiting and wanting for that, for the Most High to make good on His word. You're not gonna make us feel bad for that. Oh, you're evil. No, you're evil, right? And that's why you're gonna be dealt with a certain way. Yeah, you're gonna be dealt with terribly, because you're evil. You're wicked, right? And this is why judgment and punishment are gonna come upon you. Okay, just like it came upon us because of our wickedness. Right? There's no escaping this. Okay, it's locked in, man. All right, I'm just going to close out with this. This is Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. Okay, the Most High is always, his intention was always to deliver Israel, to save Israel. Okay, Israel is the apple of the Lord's eye. Okay, who he loves. Okay, Jacob have I loved. He never loved nobody else, man. Right? So he will yet choose Israel. He not going to choose somebody else. Okay? And set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, right? Because we're going to become one nation once again. Okay, we're not going to be strangers unto another, And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them. Possess, you own, you rule over. Okay, they're your belongings. Okay, your property, right? The house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants. Okay, that's these other nations. Okay, the other nations are going to become our property, right? And it's the same thing, that was said to Yahweh Shai, heathen for inheritance. Let's see. It should come up, right? No. For and should be something like that. There we go. Psalms 2:8. It says here, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, right? To rule over, to own, to possess, right? Again, going back to the promise that was given to Jacob, was that Genesis chapter 26, right? This is what's been promised to us. Okay, and the Most High intends to fulfill his promise. Right? It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the utmost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, and that's what's repeated in Revelation, right? Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Right? So we're not going to deal nicely with you for the first 1,000 years. Okay, after that we're going to be nicer, but okay, the first 1,000 years is all about your punishment. Okay, because of your wickedness, man. Acting like you ain't done that and that you don't deserve to pay. Everybody pays. Okay? But back in Isaiah 14, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. Okay, directly linking Revelation, was it 13 and 10 we just read? Okay, he that leadeth me into captivity shall go into captivity, right? We were once captives, and now you're going to be our captives. You're going to be our servants. Right? They shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. Right? But this is just going to be the beginning for the heathen, for the nation, man. Their suffering is just about to start. You know, this world is going to go through a mad tumultuous time, man. But their problems is just starting, man. Once all their kingdoms are destroyed, man, they're in slavery for 1,000 years. Their problems are just starting. You know, but for us, we're going to have rest. We're going to have peace. Okay, because we're going to be delivered. We're going to be saved. All right, so the Most High hasn't got a problem with slavery and you know, putting chains on people, right? Because all these things, you know, are in their proper places, right? The children of Israel weren't meant to be slaves, but we went off. We was wicked, so we was punished, and that's how we was punished, by being given into the hands of our enemies, and our enemies did what they wanted with us, man. Okay, built up their kingdoms, put chains on us, and abused us, and did whatever they wanted to do, man. Okay, but like I mentioned, that now the shoe's going to be on the other foot. Okay, that's going to be your punishment. You know, it's going to be your punishment now. So you're going to have to drink that cup just like we did. Right? But like I said, we're the Most High's children. And so we don't belong in servitude, you know, to the sons of men, you know. What is it? One word or two words? There we are, one word. All right, Jeremiah 2 and verse 13. 14 says, is Israel a servant? Question mark. No. Is he a homeborn slave? No. Why is he spoiled? Right? And again, it just boils down to our own wickedness, because it's the curses that the Most High said He'll put upon us, man, if you broke the law, statutes, and commandments. That's the only reason. Okay, but it's not our rightful place. Okay? Servants on horses. That's not right. That should come on. Right? Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. I've seen servants on horses, right? The heathen, and you know, beginning with Esau, he's a servant. He's meant to be a servant unto Israel. Like all the rest of the nations are supposed to be servants, right? But they're ruling, they're above us, man. Okay, they're sitting in a higher place above us, right? So I've seen servants upon horses and princes, which is us. Okay, we're the princes, and you know, the sons of the Heavenly Father, the King, the great King. Okay, we're the princes of this earth. But we're walking, as it says, as walking as servants, because we're in captivity underneath our enemies. Right? That is our rightful position, to be up, to be a prince, and to be a ruler over all nations, man, not to be beneath. Okay, pursuant to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. We're made to be above all nations, not to be beneath them. So if things are not in its proper order, and not in its proper perspective, right? So like I said, when the punishment comes, and you know, you get put into slavery and chains are wrapped around you and all that kind of stuff, that's just, you know, order being reestablished, man, and your punishment being you know, being played out, you know, for your wickedness. All right, so the Most High is not against it. All right, he said, instead we're meant to glory and be honored that this is going to happen. All right, but you know, I'm going to end it there. Lord, when it's been edifying, and I'll catch you brothers and sisters in the next video. So till next time, I say shalom.